actually, well, you don't need to do as much, do you, actually? Have a look. Oh, yeah, you do. I just blew myself up, being a noob. Yeah, so crouch, jump, and fire, but instead of aiming at the floor behind you, just below horizontal on a wall or a bit of scenery. Now, you can do it on crates, boxes, anything really. Partly to do with rocket jumping is something called bombing, which is what you do to medics. Medics don't like it. So if a medic's got another class with them, maybe a heavy, maybe a demo, you don't want to really go into a battle with them. You want to kill the medic, because the medic's the top priority really.
Nice.
So you rocket jump over whoever they're healing and land on them, firing rockets the whole time. So if you get in the air over the top, you can get 2 rockets off, and that's normally enough to kill the medic. It's really, really useful tactic for getting rid of medics. Particularly if you're facing a heavy and a heavy is going to kill you. If you just stay on ground level against a heavy, you're dead. A lot of heavies aren't very good at tracking up in the air, so if you instantly rocket jump over them and kill the medic, you're going to die anyway when the heavy turns around, but at least you've taken out the medic, and you'll drop a lot of Ubers doing that. If the medic's not fast enough to react, that's it, they're dead. And they're not always expecting you to come flying out the sky above them.
I do now.
So I'll just go into now a little bit more detail on the 2 main ways of playing. That's roaming and pocket. So I'll talk about roaming first. It's pretty much how I play most of the time on public servers. It's about pretty much being on your own. So it's getting out there, flanking people, being in unusual and strange places, usually in the high ground, and all you're trying to do is pick off key targets. So that's looking for medics that are coming from respawn that have just died. If you're behind the lines, just kill the medics straight away again, particularly if they're on their own, they're easy prey. And then the team doesn't have the medic again, really useful. Looking if you're pushing on attacking on a payload map or on a capture point map and you're ahead of the team, then you want to look for where NGs are going to set up nests. If you take down a gun when it's level 1, it's a lot less hassle for your team. So again, you want to be up high, in odd places, and just get those kills. Now, as to what loadout you would use for roaming,
Thank you.
I would say pretty much a must to have the shotgun. If you're on your own, you can't really rely on just having however many rockets you've got. You will die so quickly. In terms of the rocket launchers, it really depends on what you like. So I use the normal rocket launcher, but the Liberty launcher works well. The black box works well because you get healing with the black box. It gives you plus 15 health for every time you hit someone. So that can be quite useful if you're on your own and you don't have access to medics. But the penalty for those 2 rocket launchers is you only have 3 rockets. And that really does mean you need to use the shotgun to fall back to, otherwise you're gonna die. So yeah, as I said, being a roamer, map knowledge is absolutely key, and you always want to be in a group of people. So on a payload map, that's quite easy. You want to be following the cart. You want to be with that main bulk of people, around where the medics are healing people, around where all the action is, but not so far forward. Yeah, let blue cap this, and then we'll get a few more minutes. Thank you. So the main plan with that is to support your team and not be not overextend. You're really mobile as a soldier, so you can be really aggressive to dealing with threats when people are close to attacking. So if a soldier appears from the side, a roaming soldier, you can rocket jump up to them and kill them, and then fall back to your medic. And I think on a public server, playing the pocket role gives you a lot of choice with your weapons. The soldier has a whole huge range of weapons, and you can play with most of them as pocket. So let me just go and get me a backpack, and I'll demonstrate one of those. 1 second.